All right, Prime Minister Modi has spoken with the Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian, and he's put that out on social media handle, saying that we discussed in detail about the current situation, expressed deep concern at the recent escalations, reiterated our call for immediate de-escalation, dialogue and diplomacy as the way forward and for early restoration of regional peace, security and stability. So that's the big breaking news coming in right now. Prime Minister Modi has spoken to Iranian president and said dialogue and diplomacy is the way forward here. So Prime Minister Modi reaching out, saying that this is not the time of war, something he said in the past as well. Once again reiterating that dialogue and diplomacy is the only way that this present situation can be resolved from here. Diplomacy, does it have a shot, remains to be seen. But Prime Minister Modi has thrown his weight behind the fact that at the end of the day, discussion and diplomacy is the only way that this present situation can be resolved. Let's get in Mohammad Ghazali joining us for more on this. Ghazali, extremely important and significant. Prime Minister Modi reaching out and saying this is, I'm paraphrasing here, something he said in the past also, that this is not the era of war.
Yeah, and first intervention by Indian Prime Minister as this war enters 8th day. And this comes at a time when we saw that what happened overnight, US attacking Iranian nuclear site, also shows the kind of strategic relevance India gives to Iran in the region. Also significant because our own evacuation process is going on. We are getting our students evacuated from Iran, and Prime Minister yet again is speaking the language of diplomacy and dialogue, is stressing that these two are the keys to de-escalate the situation in the region right now between Iran versus US and Israel. Prime Minister also spoke that how dialogue and diplomacy is the only way out to de-escalate the situation, and reiterated its support for Iran, and also shows, you know, how it is very significant because we also have got this Chabahar port in Iran. We have got the 10-year deal, and it shows that this is how much importance we give Iran and how a relevant strategic partner Iran is for us in the region.
Iran and the entire region, India is extremely heavily exposed and a key stakeholder there. You mentioned Chabahar, the number of Indian students who study in Iran, and also at the same time the close links that India continues to enjoy with Israel as well. And let's not forget that you have the Hormuz Strait, where shipping lines, trade lines, if they get impacted, India is going to be one of the biggest impact. It will face the impact, one of the steepest, simply because of the crude oil prices. So all in all, this is something that is going to have a direct and significant impact on New Delhi, but also the fact that this is the first reach out that has been made by the PM, even as there is a call right now from globally, there's a call that's coming in that diplomacy needs to be given a shot. World leaders are saying that.
Yeah, Gauri, but if you see the difference between the language of Prime Minister Modi and rest of the Western leaders is that the rest of the Western leaders are calling Iran to sit for negotiations. They are calling Iran to de-escalate. But Indian Prime Minister has not specifically told Iran to de-escalate, but it is a genuine message, a general message to both the parties. If you see what EU President has said, if you see what the UK's Foreign Minister, UK's Prime Minister and other diplomats from the Western world are claiming, is that they are only talking and asking Iran to go for negotiating table, and that is why Iran's foreign minister has also reacted, saying that we were already on the negotiating table. That is when Israel and US blew the diplomacy by attacking us. But Indian Prime Minister has not taken that tone. He's only asking that both the parties should de-escalate the situation. That is when dialogue and diplomacy is needed to restore the situation in Middle East.